world and all who inhabit it, and welcome to the premiere of Spartan Showdown. I'm Robert Zaglinski. Today, alongside me is sports media reporter Nolan Ali.
How's it going?
And today we're also joined by special guest AU student and communication major, Aaliyah Farrell.
Hi.
We've got a lot planned for you all today. We'll take a look at a devastating high school basketball state title loss that happened in dramatic fashion. We're also going to play some Wii bowling in light of the AU women's bowling team on campus. But first, we're going to start with a little activity called an up and down report. I'll read off some hot topics in the world of sports, and we'll each give it a thumbs up or thumbs down and then give our stance on it. Let's get started. All right, guys. On ESPN Radio last week, NBA legend Oscar Robertson had this to say about Steph Curry's shooting success. When I played years ago, if you shot a shot outside and hit it, the next time I'm going to be on top of you. But now they don't do that. These coaches don't understand the game of basketball as far as I'm concerned. Nolan, your thoughts on the Big O's ripping of Curry?
I think it's ridiculous that he would say something like that. I think Curry's the best player in the league. And the way basketball is played now, if you're on top of somebody, they're going to call a foul every single time. And he's just so dynamic as a player. His crossover, you can't cover him. So, I mean, for a guy to say something like that about Stephen Curry, and he can't cover him because he's old now, and he can't play basketball anymore. So, I mean, it's ridiculous for him to even say something about a player so great.
Nolan mentioned it, how the game is different now. Aaliyah, touch on that.
Like he said the game's changed, and it has dramatically. I mean, yeah, he probably could have, but that was back in his day. I mean, like Nolan said, Steph Curry is one of the best in the league, and there's nothing to compare.
And I think we forget, too, that a lot of these, like, big-time professional athletes, like, everyone, if you're a professional athlete, you have a huge ego. So you think the game peaked when you finished if you're one of the all-time greats, and you're not going to, and I don't know, like Nolan's had a little passion there. I've had a problem with guys like Jordan and recent legends speaking out against the Warriors that they could play defense, or even Charles Barkley, like that they can't win because they shoot so many threes. I don't know. They're irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. I think you guys agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, to the second topic. Vanderbilt has been fined $100,000 by the SEC for storming their court in the upset win Saturday against Kentucky in hoops. Up or down? I mean, we can take the agreement or disagreement, obviously. We'll stick with the up or down. Aaliyah, your thoughts on this?
I kind of disagree, actually. I just think, like, everyone has that moment. Like you mentioned the last one, like, people have their egos. I mean, yeah, they felt pretty passionate about it, even though it was pretty upsetting, but it's just like a fine. I honestly think it's
$100,000 fine for students, like,
I
celebrating
mean, if
a
they
huge
find
win.
them anyways, like, not even 1,000, like 100 or something, but $100,000 just to get, like, excited. I mean, they're young, so.
Yeah. Nolan?
Our fans are going to be passionate about the game, and it's a huge win over Kentucky, so I think it's ridiculous that he would find that much money for it. I mean, I know he's caring about player safety and stuff, but the players going to get off the court, or the players that won, their fans. I mean, they're going to celebrate with their fans, and that's probably what they want to do. The other players are obviously going to get off the court. If Kentucky was at home, they would probably want to celebrate with their fans too. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal.
All right, I think we have the consensus of down then. And I think it's really rich that the NCAA, the reason that they have these kinds of fines for fans storming the court is player safety. Yet they use these players as cash cows and money makers without any, like, and then will literally cast them off as soon as they have some kind of injury. So, I mean, I think it's a little ironic in a sense.
Yeah.
Third topic. The Chicago Bears have slapped the franchise tag on former Pro Bowl receiver and franchise receiver Alshon Jeffrey. Up or down? Nolan.
I mean, I guess they're kind of forced to do it, getting rid of Matt Forte. So, I mean, it's a big signing, and I mean, it's really their only receiver they have besides their rookie receiver that's going to be coming back from an injury. So,
Kevin Wayne.
Yeah, so I think it's probably a big deal.
Aaliyah.
Pretty much doing what's best for them. I mean, you always got to put your best foot forward, and they probably think that's their best move.
They don't really have much other, or consensus of up, they don't really have much other talent left on the roster. I mean, he's one of the explosive players. The risk people were talking about was with injury, but he's really only had struggles with injuries last year. So it's a consensus up, good move for the Bears.
Yeah.
Fourth topic. The MLB commissioner is talking about expanding baseball from 30 teams to 32 teams. Obviously, there's a revenue involved. Obviously, they think that they can touch in other fan bases. We'll use this as our final topic. Nolan, your thoughts on baseball looking to expand?
I think it's a good idea, honestly, because there's so many cities out there, such as OKC, Charlotte, and Portland, stuff like that. I think that they deserve a team, and I think it's a good idea. But I also think like the commissioner has other things to worry about. I think that the AL teams with the DH, I think the NL team should also do that too. I don't think it's right that like pitchers have to hit. It's like, I don't know. I just don't think it's fair. So I think he has like other things to worry about too. So.
All right, that's an up from Nolan. To our second segment, the Burrillville High School boys basketball team learned this weekend that the game truly ain't over till the Fat Lady sings. They competed in the Rhode Island High School Division III basketball championship this past weekend, where Burrillville prematurely stormed the court when the buzzer sounded and their team was on top. But there was a catch that led to a devastating ending for these Broncos. We'll let the video speak for itself.
Left. The ball is picked off by Dominic Esposito. He throws the ball high into the air. Burrillville thinks they've won. Not so fast. Nathan Morin of Charo actually caught the ball, called timeout with time still on the clock. Meanwhile, Burrillville thinks they've won. They're dogpiling, but you can see the refs get together, confirm, still 1 second left. So here we go. Charo down 1, second to go. Jacob Beauregard makes the pass of his lifetime to Tom Longaluco at the rim. Can you believe it? Charo stuns Burrillville 60-59. Unbelievable.
All right. You guys saw that. You laughed at it. I pose this to you two. Fill in the blank. The Burrillville premature celebration was... Either of you can take this.
You can take it.
I can take it. Celebration was a little much, in my opinion. I used to play basketball myself, and just doing that, like my coach always told me when I used to play, it's just like, it's not over till you hear the last seconds of it, the buzzer going off, and it just says straight 0. And they just got honestly cocky at the end. It was just like, oh, there's like a second left, they can't do it. But then you saw the video, they proved it wrong, so.
Nolan?
Yeah, she said it. Cocky is what I was going to say. I think you got to play to the whistle. They should have held the ball, got intentional fouled, or just run out the clock, throwing the ball in the air. It was a bad play by that dude.
I think they've sort of seen what's happened in like professional basketball, where players will throw it up as soon as they win the title. I mean, every countless times. I mean, for me, it's just, I don't know, immature. But then again, they're high school kids, so how much are you going to rail on high school kids for making a mistake? They're probably going to be heartbroken forever about it, but.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. We're taking a
they
positive
got the
light.
future.
Yeah.
In the future. Have something to build on. But anyway, with that, we've got to take a break. And then we'll get to some Wii bowling in light of the recent new program here at AU, the women's bowling team. We'll be right back. Aurora Athletics is an organization that's constantly growing. The school year has been the first for the women's bowling team. They've recently competed in the Backhall Direct Hoosier Classic just 2 weeks ago, where Hannah Mackey topped the team and broke 200. In light of the success of the school's first bowling program, we're going to play a little bit of Wii bowling, and Nolan's going to lead us off.
Boo.
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 Look, he doesn't
suck.
care.
You
He's
suck.
just so, like, chill with it.
He's like positioning his
Yep.
like.
Are you professional?
He did say he was going to be classy. He still sucks though.
All right.
You couldn't get that last pin, man?
All right.
You couldn't get that last pin?
Yep. There's 2 pins there. 2 pins.
I bet you
Oh,
still
he's
gonna
going to
miss
show off
it.
that accuracy.
Still gonna miss it. Oh, you still missed one.
You
Still missed one.
Aaliyah, you're up.
Still missed one.
The class act.
Yep.
The class act got it.
Not going to say a word.
You're not gonna say a word?
Nope.
What if I get all of them? Watch me not, though.
Boo!
We were on the same side.
When Nolan's going,
Oh, that sucks.
you know, there's.
I got
the
this.
aim where you had that.
You know what?
Like,
Look,
you know?
see, I can't do all that fancy stuff, right? Dang. Is this one, though? It's okay.
It's a spare sport.
Spare's a spare.
Spare's a spare.
Boo.
Slow roller, slow roller, slow roller.
It's like grandma in the building.
Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. That was.
Come on, grandma. It's the same one Nolan did. Oh. Oh. Come on, Nolan.
Got to position this.
He's such a professional.
Right.
Like, he's trying to like outclass us.
He's
or
like
something.
rotating it and everything.
And yet he can only get 7
Oh,
pins.
God.
When he goes with a fancy angle and he can't even do anything with
It's okay,
it.
I'll pick this up.
You sure? Sure.
He's gonna use physics. Ah, tough break, man.
Yep.
Tough break, man.
I think you just only like to hit 9 pins.
Yeah.
Well, you're one to talk. I mean, you only gotta
Hey,
stand, so.
look. I'm on the come up.
My mic's
Cause you know it's called a warm up. I got this.
Oh, wow.
That was sick.
So you warmed up. You were warming up.
I gotta
before,
warm
huh?
up each turn.
You were warming up before. Okay.
See, it's the first one's the warm up.
Okay. So now you're gonna get all 9. Okay. Tough break, kid. Tough break, kid. I'll show you class, man. I'll show him class.
Let's see it.
Class.
Sick.
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 Can you get the 2?
I really can't. I'm being honest. I can't.
Proud of yourself. Grandma's back on the
Grandma
move.
style. I got the 1.
It like really slowed down. Rotating everything.
He wants like the backspin, and yet it hasn't really been working for him.
Okay,
You know.
we get it. We get it.
He
You
has-
get it? Are you still the classy man?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, misfire!
Oh.
Oh man!
Okay, no matter what I say now, I can always go back to this and talk about how
misfire.
you. Right. So no matter how bad I suck, I can go back on it. Ugh.
Yeah, but you still suck though, so that's the problem, you know.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, that's tough.
It's okay.
Oh, you suck.
Whatever. This is why I'm not on the bowling team.
Coming for you, man. Coming for you. See, I don't need any fancy backspin. I can still get 9 pins, man. Like I need any of that rotating.
Here comes a strike for
I don't
you.
need your physics.
Oh, he said there's a strike.
Oh, here comes a strike. I thought he was gonna keep it classy. I thought you
Right.
were
Can't
gonna
do it,
stay
can't
humble.
do
Look at, he did it again.
We broke him. We broke him. Too much.
It's okay, we
too,
can never
too much
stay
for him.
classy.
Too much for him.
Oh,
And a
God.
misfire. Here comes a strike.
Oh,
Here comes a strike. 7 pins. A spare. Well, not yet a
One
spare.
is spare.
Here comes a strike.
What if it was a gun?
Oh, and a misfire again. He's too eager. He's too eager.
He's just like,
All right. We'll let Aaliyah have her last swing, and then we'll count up the final tally.
man, this could be like a comeback season.
I don't think the
I
comeback's
like
gonna happen. You
rotate.
really gotta do well on this last
Right,
one.
I know,
This is your
right?
this is everyone's
I feel like
last
I
swing.
rotate. Okay,
Can you
here,
finish
I'm gonna
on
do
a
like
high note? Can you manage that?
I'm gonna try. Here, I'll go over here like Nolan does. Positive enough. At least
Positive
I get some
enough.
pins.
We look at the final score. Replay, or rather, 54, 44. Nolan, is that you with the
Nah,
30?
that's her.
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm
Aaliyah?
blue
That's her.
shirt. I'm blue shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
middle.
the
I'm
only blue
44.
shirt. Either way, we know who the champion is, so it doesn't
Whatever.
even matter here. We
Okay,
got to wrap
Grandma.
things up, though. Join us next time, and don't forget to be great today, Spartans. Stay classy. Champion. Champion.